President Beck will be in the middle of the stage, which means she won't be in the ideal conductor podium place for either group. So, people who are facing this way, in wind ensemble, you'll kind of have to tilt your chair over here. Likewise, people who are on, this side of the orchestra will have to tilt their chairs that way to make all that work. So it's just a big, old-fashioned grand finale. Y'all come, sesquicentennial hymn, hopefully kind of get this more into the culture of the institution, which is part of the idea. When you come back in 50 years, this is the song that will make you cry when you think of Lawrence and all the wonderful things that happened to you here. Okay? So it'll be a big weekend. It'll be a busy weekend. If you haven't done this before, I just promise it's worth it. It's a really, really cool event, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun.
I would like to suggest perhaps that you would turn around when the curtain rises, and just with your palms facing the ceiling, you would ask the audience to stand.
All right.
Because we're going to ask them to participate, and the words will be in the program, and they can be involved. Okay. Then when you turn to the ensemble, there will be an orchestra on your left, and a wind ensemble on your right, and choirs behind you, and risers, and jazz band in the pit, so you'll have hundreds of people in front of you. So because of that, you may want to use a baton, just because it makes it a little bit easier.
It's very easy, it's very short. The hardest thing about it is just the roadmap, because we're creating cuts and repeats and all kinds of crazy stuff. So musically, this is Mr. Becker's editorship, is taking the 4 bars before 10, turning that into a 4-bar introduction with 8th note pickups.
I would suggest that perhaps your 2 hands might work approximately in front of your shoulders.
Okay.
And that just prevents us from getting too far out here in left and right field.
Right, where they can't see
And
it.
I think perhaps the palms facing the floor.
Oh, facing the floor.
Then we play up into the bar before 9. Play the first 7 bars, then cut to 9. So in other words, we're not doing the second half of that phrase. Then play to 10. The note before 10 is a fermata, again, E flat major. Okay?
All right.
And the other thing is we have to use the idea of preparation to let them know when they will perform and sing. So we're going to use 1 beat before they sing or play as our preparation. In this case, since we're in a 3 pattern, we're going to use beat 2.
Beat 2.
And beat 2 will always be going away from us and then up.
We need less soprano on that. Can we get more lower voices, especially flutes? Ba-da-bum-bum.
We'll have to catch this beginning. So this is the end of the introduction, and we'll give them a cutoff, and that's a circle. And here's our preparation.
One was from Dean Purtle, who was trying to be reassuring, and he said, no matter what you do, they'll be great. And then I met Maestro Becker for my lesson, and he said, no, you have to be impeccable. So I tried to be impeccable.
started, it was nerve-wracking because it was something I had never done. And also I feel I didn't want to embarrass the students by doing a poor job. So I took it extremely seriously. As a result, early on in the rehearsals, I was probably quite stiff. But once I got comfortable with the idea of the song and what it took to be part of it, I did enjoy myself very much.
So I saw you shifting your weight
Yeah.
and moving to
Yeah.
the music, and became very apparent, and they started to respond
Oh, good.
to that naturalness.
I love this about Lawrence, that, we always say, oh, it's important to keep learning your whole lifetime. And all of a sudden, that was my job, was to demonstrate that this isn't just something we say, it's something we do. And I enjoyed doing that on behalf of the campus.